Hey there guys, this is JauntyM back with another video. And I'm at the lake side cabins and there's a workshop here that we can try to, capture. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to go at this location on the map. As you can see, I'm trying to do the missing link. But what happens is that once you go there, there's a different mission, different quest altogether that starts. So you have to finish that first in order to do this one. So I'm just going through the locations once you're traveling towards that location. Obviously, first time you have to walk there. You cannot really fast travel. So I'm just trying to show all the, all the important locations that you might find. Now, this is a good place where you can try to get a power armor as well. I'll show you that. There are a couple of NPCs that will. It's at the cliff watch. You can see that in the front there's a power armor. Don't try to get it first because somebody might jump you. I just try to play it safe. Try to collect that as well. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. These kind of things, they will just come and jump at you. Just have to be a bit more careful. Honestly, I need a better gun. I'm not able to find it because I'm still like 10 or 11 levels in the game. I'm not really that good at the game at the moment. If you're talking about the level and plus, it's kind of hard to forge or craft weapons at the moment because for everything you need a plan. You need to download a plan. So there's a trophy we got, pest control. I'm not too sure why we got it, but it's good enough for us. And this looks like some kind of a carnivorous thing because lots of raiders are hanging there. It's kind of a strange place. So let's try to get the power armor. I've already got these kind of power armors. I mean, the good thing about Fallout 76 is that you can store the power armor in your inventory. It's not going to add a lot of weight, and it's fun, You can just carry it out whenever you want to use it. So I've got a couple of those. I'm going to still take this one as well because, I mean, why leave it, right? Let's just try to, because I'm not able to carry it at the moment. So I'll just take it off. That's what we're going to do. Now I want to show this officer because he's got a Silo Charlie code or something like that. So this is important, right? Code piece R6. At least you got that. So it's going to be useful once you open up a silo or something like that. You cannot really collect all the codes yourself. Other people might help you out. But I'm trying to do the game solo. I'm not trying to, find other people, and it's kind of hard to find other people as well unless you have some dedicated friends who want to play with you and grind at the same time as you're doing, because this game, it eats up hours like crazy. Couple of wolves here. These guys are hard to kill. Level 10. The kind of gun that I have right now is not really that simple. I really miss the spray and pray gun that we used to have in Fallout 4. I'm definitely sure it's going to be there as well in Fallout 6, but I still have not seen it at the moment. Right, these are important locations as well because once you're trying to do the mission that I'm showing you right now, there are different times that you have to hop off and fast travel in these kind of locations. So it's a good thing that you browse through all these locations once you're trying to get there. So we are halfway down there. I died here as well. There's a big creature. I'm not too sure what the name is. The claw thing. Not remembering the name anymore. So you have to make sure that you avoid that one. I'm not too sure what this place does because I was not able to find anything important here. There's a terminal, you know, like a radio station or something like that. There's a terminal here that you can control, but I'm not too sure what you have to do with it. It's like a base, I guess. But I was not able to get see the workshop in the base, so I'm not too sure. Maybe I'm missing a lot of stuff right now. Well, at least I killed and got the super mutants. A couple of guys are very powerful. A couple of guys are like around 22 level, and I'm at 10 level right now, so it's kind of hard. Like this one, he's 16 level. He's hard to get. See, I broke my gun as well. Most of the weapons that you get are at half the health because all the weapons that you have, they have their own health as well, and they can break down way down over time. So I just came back to get him.
Next sound.
Next time you come back, there are a couple of them.
No.
Try to get the headshot better. Well, third time's the charm. Shit, I lost the gun again. How many times do I have to do this? This is probably gonna work, yeah. Okay. Alright, and I am low on health points. Now, as I was telling you that even though you get some good loot from these super mutants, but there's not a lot you can do right now in this place. I mean, I couldn't get any workshop, and I tried to activate this machine here. Cannot really do anything with that. Maybe I'm missing something, I'm not sure, but you guys can let me know in the comment section if you think that I have to do something here or not, because a lot of game is confusing. There are no NPCs. Honestly, I'm so disappointed with the game. But still, you gotta play Fallout 4. I mean, Fallout 76. It's a new Fallout. I'm definitely going to keep playing it as long as I can because I'm a dedicated gamer. I'll follow 76 and Bethesda. I mean, I like them. I mean, it is a mistake probably to do this in this kind of fashion, but what can you say? Now this is side quest, so I'm gonna skip that right now because this is what happens once you start one mission. There's a different other mission that comes up, and then there's another side quest, and everything is interconnected. So I would suggest that you keep on the motive that you have right now. Whatever you want to do, just do that first, and then come back to the second quest because it's gonna, you know, the work is gonna just pile up on the right on the screen. You can see that even though I was trying to do just one thing, and other things that they just keep on adding up every time. See, now the game is directing us towards a different place. I'll just try to skip that and get back to the thing that we have to do. Now this mousy, you still had to. So this is a cool location. There's a whole bunch of lifts that you can browse through. I mean, this is an area where in the past they used to have lifts and stuff like that. Cable cars. I'm just speeding this up because I want to show this area as well. So that's the main location where you have to come. Once you get there, now obviously the game is gonna direct you to a different quest altogether instead of the one that you were trying to do already. So basically, I know I wasted like 10 minutes of your time just to show you this, but
I'm not a ghost. I'm talking to you through the PA system. Hey, you came because you heard me on the radio, right? Here's the deal. We're gonna help each other out. You down with that? Fantastic. So, I've got this little radio operation I need to expand. Gotta boost this super weak signal. You know how it is. See, I found these plans for a radio signal repeater on a dead responder out by Seneca Rocks. They were gonna patch it through that giant radio array on the other side of the mountain and use it to boost their radio. Only I don't have the plans. It didn't seem important at the time. Ugh, I'm kicking myself for not taking the schematic when I found it. I'd go back and get them, but who knows what sort of rotten lowlifes would ransack this place while I'm gone. Okay, I need you to find the plans, build the repeater, and patch it into the array following their notes. Easy peasy, right? I'll take the rest from there. We'll be in business. Rose and, whatever your name is.
yeah. So as I was telling you guys that you have to do this mission first, you know, to progress in the main storyline. So once you try to go up the elevator, there are like 3 levels. The first one is the level where we are, and somehow there's a super mutant showing up there somewhere. I know where. Let's just try to avoid him. Right, so the second level is accessible at the moment. We can try to go there. A small loading screen before you can get there.
Oh, good. I found.
There are a bunch of NPCs and some small loot. It's not really that important. But I just want to show you this area as well. It looks like a recreational thing, a shopping mall, something like that in the past. But it looks a really cool place to be if it were. See them? They're kind of floating around. You know, the frame rate is. So I did loot a bit in the area. There's a terminal as well there that you can hack.
I'm from my side, and I'm not gonna do that until you fix my radio.
Yeah, she's a bitch. So you cannot really go upstairs unless you do the thing that she wants you to do. And basically it's like it's not a simple task, you know. You have to go get a signal repeater schematic. After that you have to build the repeater, then install it as well. It's kind of hard, you know. That's a 16 level. Wow. It's not even dying there. Now she dies. Takes her kind of important if you want to make stim packs. I just found out after making this video. I still don't have the plans to make a stim pack at the moment. I didn't try that. Anyway, this is a small area near this area, but these guys, they're kind of mole miners. They're kind of hard to kill. They're slow, but they still can't attack us. Literally, this guy is trying to punch me, and I'm almost dead there. Kind of thirsty as well right now. You have to drink a lot of water and eat a lot, like consistently. Almost reminds me of No Man's Sky. Because you have to keep on doing that again and again, repetition. Make your move, go back to your camp, then other places, collect the stuff and everything. I mean, it's not that hard, it doesn't take a lot, but it does take your time. Now he's dead. He's got some good loot on him. Missiles there. I want to take the missile launcher as well, but I didn't get it in time because these guys are trying to attack me. Boy, this guy is really angry there. Mole miner. I don't think he's trying to follow us down now. Well, let's just skip that now on towards the next one. So once you are done with that part of the mission, you can see a small marker on the timeline or the map where you have to find a signal. Here, there's a small area that comes in between as well. It's not really that difficult. I mean, not a lot of here. Just a couple of soldiers wandering around. It's so hard to aim in the game.
Yes.
Come on, who's trying to attack me now? I hate you guys. Yeah, make sure you have like at least one or two guns at least of the same type, because every now and then the gun is going to break and you would need a different gun. So if you're like me, you still don't know, or you still don't really have time to fix or upgrade the weapons, this is best right now. She's just standing there like waiting for me to shoot. Shit, man. Now this is safer that you can try to unlock. I'm definitely sure there's some good loot, but again, I don't really have the current level. At least we got this cool gun that I already have, but maybe I can try to sell it later. So not a problem there. So that's the thing, going at one place takes you to so many other places, and while you're trying to do one mission or quest, there's so many other missions or quests that can, you know, integrate into the same kind of thing that you're trying to do. It takes a lot of time, which is the main concept of Fallout games. Like, it really burns you down. It really gets hard. At least I'm getting some recipes for making some good food for myself. You know, the one thing that I did like about Fallout 4 was that you can set up your own settlement. In your settlement, you would, you know, get NPCs helping you out as well. Like you could set up shops and stuff, and automatically you would be getting like money after time. So that was a good thing. I really missed that. You know, place that you can discover. Kill scorched. There's a barge right next to me. All this machine gun was trying to shoot at me. Not bad. Yay, we got some more loot. Well, this is a good house. A lot of stuff that you can find here. Again, this is the last one that we have to get. It's gonna be simple. Just one more shot there. There you go. Don't really want the bandana. Maybe this one, yeah. Well, I can try to sell it later. And another thing that I don't like about the game is that it's really hard to get the caps. Once you're trying to sell the stuff, most of the stuff goes for 1 cap, 2 caps, 3 caps, and once you're trying to purchase the same thing, it's like 10 times the same amount that you used to sell it, or that you got to sell it. So that's one problem as well there. So again, there's no point of checking out this terminal because we already have taken out the turrets, and it seems that we cannot really do the deactivation thing from here. Yeah, I cannot really open that. Well, let's try to upgrade. Maybe I need, I guess, intelligence. I don't really have anything intelligent about myself at the moment. Nah. Mm, not too sure. Yeah, maybe this one. Because I am having problems with guns. So at least it will help me a bit. Let's try to see if we can join up some cards here. I like that card, good doggy. You can eat dog food and it's not gonna hurt you. That is funny. Right away and wine. Wine is useful because you don't really get a lot of water. I mean, making water is a hassle as well. So this can help a lot in some situations. Just don't try to drink a lot of wine in one go. I'm not able to make purified water at the moment. Maybe there's a plan for that, or there's a small apparatus that you need, because I'm not too sure at the moment. probably jump there right away because I had a power armor, but I just wanted to take the steps that we have. Looks like a small beast. Here, I'm definitely sure he's gonna give me some help. 16 is not that hard. These kind of things were so easy to kill. It's gonna be so hard now. I don't think I'm able to kill him fast. I hate the lag in the game. You know, most of the time you're playing it as a solo game, so this should have been just a solo game with some NPCs. That's the thing that I wanted, and it would have been better. I mean, who asked for multiplayer? Nobody did. I didn't ask for that. Let's try that again. I guess this is the only way that we can try to finish this. Surprisingly, he was like 22 level, but I got him in 3 shots. So that is a good thing. Right now, let's try to finish this off. He didn't have anything on him. So I'm thinking that the other guy would have. Wow, finally I got a nuka. You know, this is the first nuka cherry that I got off a machine because it's so hard to find these kind of things in the game. Yay! We got the schematics, whatever the word is. Alright, so now we have to search for an RCX01A39 Duplexer. And then SMU97 Transponder. Sounds really complicated. I mean, the kind of things that you have to do for free, not getting anything out of it. It's kind of lame. This game is real work. It's like harder than the job that I do in real life. Alright, so you have to go to that plane. That sounds easy enough. Just a little walk. If you don't have a lot of bosses in the middle, that's gonna be just fine. Jumpy, jumpy. Somebody's already trying to shoot at somebody else. So this is a place where we have to come Horizons West, and this is not where you have to jump. You can kind of get stuck here in this part of the plane. It's hard to get out, but I did figure it out after like a couple of seconds what you have to do. On this side, yeah. Please give me a stem pack. It's so hard to get stem packs in the game. They're so expensive. It's hard to even purchase them because lots of vendors, they would just not have them, you know. At least we have that location searched. Shit, we have some enemies around us, cannot really fast travel. Let's try to run away for it. And I'm low on HP as well at the moment. Alright, this is the location where we have to come. Part of the train. This is a good combination. First you have to go to an airplane crash, then there's a train crash as well. I'm not even sure what's trying to attack me. Come on, die. iBot. It's more like an iPhone or an iPod. Alright, so basically what you have to do is you have to try and assemble this device first, and for that you have to come back to Morgantown because there's a special workshop, the Tinker's Workbench. If you don't really have it already made up on your site, then you have to come back here and you can try to get it. I didn't know how to get here. I didn't know what type of workshop this was. I had to look it up online myself to figure this one out. This is a workshop that you have to get to and craft the device here. This is the main thing that was kind of difficult for me. I couldn't figure that out myself. Otherwise, it was okay. So now all the steps are complete after like hours.
All responders.
I had
Sanjay
to
here,
cut a lot of
letting you know
stuff,
that Steelheart is fully charged and ready for
I hate you, Sanjay. I don't like you. I wanted to save a few caps before I came down. So at least good thing was that my camp was located near this location. So now let's just try to go back. Oh, we have to go towards that dish thing. The game is so hard now. It really makes you grind a lot. That's the problem. It's almost like GTA without the cars. Well, it's not really like GTA, but still, you get the point. National Isolated Radio Array. This is the final step before we can get back to Rose and she can try to let us in. I'm not even sure what the point is to go towards her.
Say, little human.
This is an emergency alert. It's the end of the world, and we're all fucked! I love this thing. My friend, you just helped me tap into the emergency broadcast system for the whole region. This is gonna be so much fun! But enough small talk. Full disclosure, I didn't think you'd succeed at getting my signal working. So I was just gonna kill you and take your stuff when you came back. If you came back at all. Guess it'd be a real dick move for me to do that now. Look, I'm what you people would call a raider. Killing, stealing, and cheating is kind of my shtick. And thanks to you, I've got a working radio. So I can reach other like-minded individuals and get them to join me. You've opened the floodgates. Hey, come see me at the top of the world when you get the chance. Yeah, and I swear I won't kill you.
Overseer's Law, top of the world. There's someone in control of this old ski resort, and if I ever find her, I'm gonna wash her mouth out with the first thing vaguely resembling soap I can get my hands on. Ugh. Selfish. That's the word. Maybe that's why she's alone. Maybe that's why she survived. But the only way she'll tell me what she knows is if I help her first. All the good people I've learned about who've died, and it's the sociopath who still gets to live.
awkward. Not what either one of us expected, eh? Anyway, to prove I'm not a monster, I scrounged up some old junk to give you as a reward. Huh? What was that? Oh, phew. I thought I saw some big ugly creeper in the corner of my eye. Turns out it was just you.